Who the hell said there could be Christmas music here? It's summertime. We're going to fucking summer camp.
What the heck? Why is there Christmas music?
Because that's just the next one that's on the playlist. It's not necessarily Christmas music, but it's very obviously inspired. I may or may not have been watching too many Hugbees videos lately, like little highlight videos, including the one clip where he's like, "Get those brownies out of here, god damn it!" so that's also where that kind of came from. And anyway, hello! It is I! Welcome to the cafe. I am Barista, joined as always for monster dating by the lovely Supernova EX.
Hello, hello.
One of these days I'll get good at doing actual intros and shit, but today is not that day. I'm not caffeinated enough for this shit.
Hey, you know what? I think you're doing a stand-up job as is.
Stand up, I'm sitting down though.
Not literally.
I would hope not. That'd get uncomfortable after a while. This desk is not made for standing up. The silence speaks volumes.
Sorry, I was taking a drink. My brain is also computing. I don't know why. We are just gonna be a bunch of hot messes tonight, aren't we?
You say that like I'm not always a hot mess. As if I didn't just like yawn massively into the microphone. Just
I can agree with one of those adjectives in that sentence.
Which one?
Which one do you think?
I don't know. I don't have the capacity for this. I don't even remember what I said anymore, and I literally just said it. Something about yawning into the microphone. That's all I got. That's all I got, dude.
I mean, I'm more than happy to remind you if you want.
I mean, sure. I'm just here.
You said you were always a hot mess.
Oh, are you agreeing with the mess part? Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. We already know we're going. We already know we're going to Camp Spooky, and we're young and unafraid, and we're so ready to start. So ready to start, we're not even gonna let the narrator do his fucking thing.
Like, shut up, narrator. We already know. We know how this goes.
I know more than you. Probably not. Iron Maiden's sleeping bag. Yada full toy. Totally fine ukulele.
Yeah, totally fine. Nothing suspicious about it at all.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Do I want to be Zoe or Mark? pocket therapist. Don't mind if I do.
If only it were that easy.
If only.
The closest I get to pocket therapy is scrolling through TikToks of recipes. That's not exactly therapeutic.
Fair
That just
enough.
makes me hungry. I've stumbled across this one channel of, I think it's this Japanese girl who makes lunches for her boyfriend when he's going off on like really long work shifts. And I'm just sitting there watching the whole process where she's making all the things and packing it up, and I'm like, I'm hungry. I could actively be eating something, and it's like, I want that. I don't want cottage cheese, I want that chicken cutlet.
Fair enough.
The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. So it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good first impression with the right person. Break the ice by doing something unexpected on the bus. Start taking selfies compulsively, spend the trip updating your software, just sigh loudly, swear about your sworn enemy, burp loudly, or challenge someone to a staring duel. What options?
Yeah, quite the options. I can already tell you, I can pinpoint where all the ones on the left side of who they belong to. The right side's a little bit more difficult, just slightly.
I mean, we totally know it's Damien updating his software the entire trip, right?
Oh, totally, absolutely.
I mean, if we're talking about something I would actually do, now you know what? I would probably end up burping really loudly for like no apparent reason. Excuse me.
I wouldn't do this, but I know who that's gonna lead to. So.
Who would have expected this? I actually kind of didn't.
I was gonna say the three on the right were literally a tie between
Aravi,
Amari,
Dahlia, and
Aravi.
Damien.
Yes. Whoa, that was you, Barista? What the fuck?
What, fucking A?
Oh, okay. Fucking A.
Yep. That was all me, baby.
What did you even eat to get that burp? I usually do a mixture of energy drinks and watered down gasoline to really get the belches going.
Yeah, you basically nailed it, dude. Oh, the sensor monster got him. No, the sensor monster did not get them. At least not this time. How you doing, Emperor Luds? Hope you're doing well tonight.
God and I had burping contests all the time. Usually during pop quizzes. Maybe you and I can continue the tradition at camp when shit gets lame.
You got it, dude. Looks like you're gonna be eating a lot more beans while you're at camp. But you're okay with that, as long as you get to spend more time with Damien. Oh, are you swearing about your sworn enemy, Nova? So juicy! Who's your enemy? Are you two in a monogamous feud? Or is it a more casual rivalry? Have you conquered your enemy's territory and slain all their loved ones yet? Or have you already passed third base? I'm in the market for a new enemy. You'll have to tell me all about yours once we get to camp. I just love a good rivalry. Yes, we only have 2 weeks left to conquer our crushes' hearts. To answer your question, I'm doing pretty good. I have not caffeinated enough for today, but you know what? We're still gonna have fun. That's the important part. Okay, well, I guess if I'm going after Damien, I need to be way more bold. Because we know that he's bold as shit.
Damn right.
As you're searching the haunted manor, you come across an enchanted doll that promises to grant all your wishes. Cool! You take it. It possesses you, of course. Turns out the spirit that was inside it is exactly like you in every way, so nobody notices the difference. The only difference is that the spirit is a little bit bolder than you, so you basically gain +2 boldness. Yup. This is a... Yup.
Oh, he's in a much different outfit on my end.
I'm sure he is. I just keep getting bamboozled every time I see different outfits. So I keep forgetting that I had it turned on. Now see, I like that outfit better. Give me significantly less clothing, please. Especially considering this dialogue. You meet up with Damien to see if you guys can spend a whole night in the haunted mansion. Not because anyone dared you to or anything, you're just horny.
Well, the power is out, the walls are bleeding, and someone upstairs is screaming like they're getting axed. I can't imagine a more romantic setting.
Oh, hell yeah.
Maybe it's just that antique vase that the poltergeist broke over my head a few minutes ago, but I think I'm falling for you.
No. Damien leans in close. Yes! You'll finally get your chance to kiss those spicy red lips. Hey guys. You making out over here?
So what if we are?
That sounds perfect, except the power being out. I mean,
the power being out.
It's sort of mood lighting in that there's no light. Some people prefer that. Sorry, I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Jerry, this haunted house's resident slasher killer. It's my job to brutally murder any young people making out on the premises. Lights on, door open. Well, right about now, we've only got one of those two. And Jerry. Which I'm pretty sure you guys were about to do, so, get ready to bleed a lot, I guess.
Oh, wait. You only kill people who are making out?
I mean, I'll kill anyone who's in the process of hooking up, really. Some of the older slasher killers target minorities too, but I personally think that's super problematic.
Well, hell yeah. Let's get into it.
What?
Getting knifed is my sacred favorite kind of foreplay, right between big fire and other.
You're making this weird, man. I'm still gonna stab you, but I just want to make it clear that I'm not doing it for sex reasons.
Maybe you aren't, but I totally am. Come over here and... Come over here and penetrate me, you psychotic stud. Or
psychopathic. But yeah, still, the point stands. Oh no, it seems like Damien might be hornier for this knife-wielding maniac than he is for you. You've got to give this killer someone else to kill, so he leaves you alone with your own knife-wielding maniac. Luckily, you've got the perfect suggestion. Tragic, truly. You're so right. What about that police officer over there? I hear he's on the verge of retirement. His trope beats our trope. Or why not kill time itself?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't either.
Time itself is either going to be creativity or boldness. The police officer is either going to be creativity or smarts.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to lead you astray, but I feel like you should go for time.
That's kind of where I'm leaning towards too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with time.
Yeah.
Don't be ridiculous. You can't stab time. Can you? I mean, that's what I've been doing in Hades 2 a lot.
Yeah.
You explain that you're not talking about literally murdering time. You're talking about killing time by cultivating a stimulating new hobby. A hobby? You mean like dwelling on the horrific past events that made me who I am? Or making jackets out of people's stitched together faces? You were thinking something more like bird watching, you tell him, or collecting stamps. Stamp collecting does sound interesting. I like the ones with pictures of antique bicycles on them. It's not sexual. What knife do you think is best for stabbing the stamps before I collect them? You tell him he doesn't need to stab the stamps at all. In fact, stabbing them significantly reduces their value. Ah, yeah, okay, of course. So I collect the stamps, and then I use them to stab people.
Come on, dude. I love stabbing as much as the next guy, but even I know you can't stab anyone with a postage stamp.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Exactly. You use the postage stamps to send your victims' severed body parts back to their loved ones after you stab them.
Whoa, that's way better than dragging the bodies all the way over to the loved one's house like I usually do. Hobbies are great! Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go murder some prominent stamp collectors and take their collections. Later, guys. Thanks for the advice. Good enough. Now you're free to totally get your freak on with Damien. Unfortunately, 2 creepy little girls show up and kill the mood by silently staring at you. But at least you almost made out. You gained 2 fun and 1 charm.
Damn.
Stick it to his knife and he's shipping it priority. Ha! That's funny.
That day you joined the merciless trials of the Camp Dome. Your team is faced with a potato sack race. It seems easy, but this is the Camp Dome, and so the potato sacks are filled with swarms of bees.
Not the bees!
Your teammates are... Oh. What was that?
I said, no, not the bees! Ah! Channeling my inner Nick Cage over here.
Your teammates are discouraged, both because they are not fond of bees and because the enemy team is mostly compromised by sentient bees. Aren't all bees sentient anyways? Giving them a clear advantage over you. It all looks dire for you, but you use your cunning and remind the enemy team that the bee population of Earth is inexplicably decreasing, and bees are heading towards unavoidable extinction.
No!
Yeah, it's unfortunate. This fact really messes with the enemy team's head, giving you the edge you need to win. Your nasty leadership skills grant you 2 charm.
This potato sack race looks an awful lot like tug of war, but I've never done a sack race, so I'm not sure. It's a combination sack race and tug of war.
Yeah. Later, you happen upon Dahlia washing a car in the middle of camp. Why? How did she even get her car in the middle of camp?
Hello, Nova. I can see on your face the question that is burning in your heart. What does washing a car have to do with working out?
Not quite, but sure. That's as good as any place to start. That's a good place to start as any, or whatever that sentence says.
Well, just because I'm on a camping retreat doesn't mean I can go soft. That's what my enemy would want from me. I must find alternative ways of maintaining my rippling abs. And I watched a documentary recently that taught me that the best workouts are often hidden in menial tasks, such as washing a car. Wax on, wax off. You know? Unfortunately, I don't think the car washing is doing much for my muscles. or even for the car. I'm pretty sure it's dirtier than when I found it.
That's probably because, on closer inspection, Delia is washing the car with 50-pound weight. Presumably washcloths aren't heavy enough.
Perhaps this isn't the proper workout for me. Everyone knows the best workout adapts to each individual's body and what best exercises their muscles.
I don't think that's how working out works. I don't think workouts adapt to each individual's body. I think you have to adapt the workout. Oh.
Emperor Lutz says, rubbing a muscle car. I mean, that is one way that the car makes sense in this workout. If it was a muscle car.
I don't even know what a muscle car is.
They're generally cars that are meant to have more horsepower and just general power behind them, I think. Yeah, Mustangs, Chargers, things like that. For some reason, the word Mustang was completely eluding me. Yeah, American sport cars, basically. Yeah. I mean, I'd pay good money to see this. I probably just need to find a different menial task that will give me a full body workout. Nova, you seem like an expert in menial tasks. What sort of rote activity could I do to reach maximum power?
Oh, if you want a workout that works your whole body, sweeping. Just sweep the floor. You'll get your workout.
I mean, if you tell her to do that outside, she'll just start sweeping the ground, and I think she'll sweep a hole into the ground.
Probably. Ugh. Achieve the perfect balance of a checkbook. The more menial a task apparently is, the more it will work you out. So you must subject yourself to the most menial of all tasks. Consciously blinking.
The fuck is this, Manuel Samuel? Oh, intriguing. Your idea has potential to achieve balance of body, mind, and finances. It would be a workout the likes of which I have never undertaken.
Exactly. Delia borrows a checkbook from Coach, the only person at camp old enough to have one, and starts doing some calculations. Sweat begins to pour profusely from her forehead. Every one of her muscles is straining in concentration.
Math, you are a worthy adversary. So many numbers. Deposits. Withdrawals. But I am Dahlia Aquino, and I will not be bested by any rival. Numbers meet knuckles.
Now she's beating the checkbook like it owes her money. You can only look on with a mixture of horror and slight amusement.
Ah! No! I must compose myself. I need to keep my cool. Find my center, like the documentary taught me.
Now she's meditating? This is becoming quite the emotional journey.
Yes. Now I see. The numbers are meaningless. It's all about the balance of the mind. Once you look past the difficult adding and subtracting and decimals, you see that all that matters is your zen.
You're pretty sure you know some accountants who would disagree. But Dahlia has clearly made up her mind. Eyes closed. She's now writing a series of meaningless numbers across Coach's checkbook. By the time she's done, the checkbook is just a mess of numbers and silly doodles of her beating up chakras. Coach's finances are in shambles, but Dahlia seems happy, and you're pretty sure she got like 10% stronger from punching the shit out of that checkbook. This has been horrible financial advice, but great workout advice. This totally qualifies you to be a Wall Street trader. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
Everybody choose a color. Say your choice out loud to the other campers before clicking. I'm gonna go with light blue.
I'm gonna go with lavender. I have to click. That would help.
Come up with a new soda flavor based on your chosen color. Player order is decided based on which flavor sounds the most delicious. Start debating now.
Lavender honeysuckle?
You know what I think of when I think of purple soda?
Grape?
No, actually, like light purple. I think of, funnily enough, way back when, like sometime in the early 2000s. Cotton candy? Yeah, that's what I was thinking for mine. Back in the early 2000s, I think it was, Mountain Dew had like a flavor competition thing. They did it a few times, but the first one is the one that's most memorable to me. I'm pretty sure that's where the voltage flavor came from. The like blue,
Oh wow.
the blue one. But there was also a lighter purple one that was, funnily enough, called Supernova.
What? That is hilarious.
Yeah, it was like a strawberry melon kind of thing. It was like one of those shades of purple that was also sort of pink, but mostly light purple, from what I remember. So, yeah.
Okay. So I looked it up.
Wow, for voltage and cold red. Yeah. What'd you look up?
So, yeah, I looked up the Supernova flavor.
Yeah.
It's an upcoming Mountain Dew flavor coming back to Canada, but it's still discontinued in the United States and the Philippines.
Damn you, Canada!
Yeah.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Alright, Barista, you got a passport. I'll send you the money. You drive up to Canada, you find this flavor when it comes out. You bring some back.
But my passport expires this year!
It says it's coming back this year.
But what if it expires before then?
Oh no!
I'd import it, but them tariffs would kill my bank account. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. Darn it.
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. As long as it happens before sometime, I think in November, I think we're fine. I love how in words. Let me take a drink so maybe I can find my words. I have not found my words.
You're good. I'm looking this up. I need to know.
Though, or rather, since we have to pick, I would definitely go with yours because, oh god, I'm pushing buttons. What is happening? Okay. It's you.
Yeah. Alright. I also think I'm gonna need bonus for Dahlia, so would you...
I mean, you're going first.
I don't wanna be rude!
Are you heading out? Well, you have a good night. Thanks for coming and hanging out.
Yeah, you have a good night.
Yeah, you're going first. You can get the boldness fair and square. I have other stats I can get.
Alright. That day in the haunted manor, you accidentally stumble upon a cult meeting in the hallway. Cult of the Lamb? The
Zoe's cult from the first game?
Well, maybe. The cultists are wearing terrifying black robes, standing over a bloody-bodied and chanting. You try to flee, but one of them shoves a flyer into your hands. The ink burns your eyes to read, but you manage to find the words, New recruits get healthcare benefits with same-day sign-up. What? Sold! You gain a bunch of new cultist buddies, and your new insurance covers spontaneously 2 bonus growths. Cool! You're minding your own business. Why, no, people? Why?
Yeah, alright.
When Daniel grabs a hold of you and drags you to the lakeshore.
There you are, Nova. Once more, I need your help achieving the best summer ever. Critique my rock-skipping technique.
Dahlia skips a rock straight upwards. It disappears into space. Moments later, you notice a faint glimmer in the sky. It's not Dahlia's rock, or the satellite Dahlia's rock destroyed. It's a meteor! It crashes into the woods on the far side of the lake, turning them into a giant bonfire.
Yes, ultimate campfire! Quick, tell me some campfire stories, but very loudly!
You're about to tell her the one about the horny summer campers who finally boinked, when you're distracted by a glowing figure approaching you across the lake. Greetings, says the figure in a warm, booing voice. It is I, Calor, Herald of Summer!
Calor! It is an honor to meet you. Can you critique my rock-skipping technique?
I am here on a much more important errand, says the spirit. Your passion for achieving the ideal summer has moved me. I have a quest for you. I have grown weak as of late due to lack of worship. The heralds of the other seasons mock me and drain my power. I need you to...
Destroy them! I will do it, noble Hotman!
I was gonna say talk to them and ask them to stop being such jerks, but honestly, that sounds great if you're up for it. The first herald you must defeat is Vernon, Herald of Spring. He's in Florida. Good luck!
I make my own luck! Out of blood! Blood!
Blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god,
Blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god!
Moments later, you're faced with Vernon. It turns out traveling to Florida is easy. You just mix a can of Bud Light with cough syrup and you're there. What's up, bros? Says Vernon while shotgunning a hard seltzer and thinking about boobs. Here to defeat me on behalf of that nerd Calor?
Yes, and also to get tan. A good tan is critical for the best summer ever.
Says Vernon, doing 3 cake stands at once by the grace of his divine might. Suck my Easter eggs, losers! No one can defeat me, he says. I'm going to live forever. Spring break! Woo! You'll just see about that. It so happens that you know the perfect technique for defeating the Herald of Spring. Remind him that spring is just a lame opening act for summer. Allergies! What? Says Vernon. Vern taking a selfie next to his passed out friend's penis. No way! Spring is the tick.
Really? Then what were you doing last spring?
Well, you know, spring break, baby.
Spring break is the 3rd week of spring. What were you doing before that?
Planning for spring break, obviously.
And after spring break?
Remembering all the good times I had at spring break, obviously. I mean, it's not like anything else ever. Oh my god. You're right, says Vernon, sending his 13th consecutive unanswered text to his dad. Spring is a bullshit season.
That's right, you overpollinated weakling. Spring is the coward season. It's such a pathetic excuse for a season. It even makes the clouds cry. April showers bring May flowers. Kiss my blue ass. If I want May flowers, I'll buy them in a store in July.
But stampers Vern, duct taping a 40 owls to each hand. Spring is the season where all the animals fuck. Fucking is pretty cool, right?
Aw, bro's trying to play Edward 40 hands with himself. That's fucking embarrassing. You need a season to tell you when to have sex? What are you, crops? Do you have an egg timer wired to your dick, or do you just slap your cock with a calendar every day to see if it's time yet?
I don't have a dick, says Vern. I'm the divine embodiment of the season of spring. Please don't tell my bros.
Oh, we'll tell them alright. Unless you submit to the glory of summer.
Fine, whatever, sighs Vern. Summer's when I was planning to go to
Ibiza.
Vern's soul suddenly dissolves into a vortex of divine pink energy. Delia high-fives you so hard your hand grows a beard. This is only the start of a grand adventure. You gain 2 fun and 1 bonus.
Ibiza is a place in the Mediterranean, just off of, like, near to Spain.
I knew it was a place, I just didn't know much else.
I figured it was Mediterranean or some kind of tropical-ish, so I looked it up. Let's see. I feel like I could use a bit more fun. Maybe I'll bust out that pinata floaty I brought.
Yeah.
That day, you decide to go scuba diving and find a treasure chest at the bottom of the lake. Whoa! You pick the lock, which is quite impressive if you keep in mind that you're still underwater, and inside you find over 1,000 fun! Unfortunately, your wetsuit doesn't have pockets, so you can only go back to shore with only 2 fun. When you go back, the fish have eaten the rest. They're having a rave right now. Fucking fish.
How dare they?
You break off from the group a little early to attend a CPR class at the lifeguard shack. You never miss a CPR class because you're a creep. Luckily for you, 2 of your smoking hot campmates are already there when you arrive. Damien doesn't seem happy about it, though. Which one? I've got 3.
Wait, what?
I assume it's the outfit I have. But there are 3 Damiens.
Oh! Yeah, okay, yeah. No, here's... What the hell is this, Joy? You said you'd teach me water magic today.
No, I didn't. You said it with that stupid sock puppet you made of me while doing a frankly offensive impression of my voice.
Damn, that always works on Scott. But come on, why are we at this stupid class?
Because saving lives is true magic, Damien.
Wait, like, actual actual magic?
If I say yes, will you shut up and take the class?
For sure.
Then yes, we are learning actual magic.
Fuck yeah! I'm gonna use it to kill people!
Not how that works, but okay.
Not with that attitude. So which one did you want to voice?
That is an excellent question. I mean, I don't mind being Stu. Look at that bod of his. I like it.
What's up, guys? Welcome to our super chill CPR class. I'm Wanda. This is Stu.
We know your names. We've been going to school together for years.
Oh, phew. That's a relief. I was like 90% sure those were our names. But you can never be too sure, you know?
Anyway, hope you dudes are ready to kick back, throw on some tunes, and remind us how to do CPR, because we totally forgot. Wait, you want us to teach you CPR? But you're the teachers.
Look, we don't really believe in rigid
Hierarchies. There you go.
Student, teacher, what's the difference?
I mean, we definitely remember some of how to do CPR. We just don't remember what the first step is, like at all.
What? This is bullshit. I'm never gonna learn magic at this rate.
And you're never gonna get to the part where you put your lips on other people's lips. Come on, say something. What's the first step for performing proper CPR? Before performing CPR, always check your mouth to make sure it's not busy eating some delicious pasta. Just remember the acronym CPR. Cry, pray, recruit someone who actually knows CPR.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, if I had to deal with this IRL, I would absolutely be doing cry, pray, and recruit.
Fair enough. I'd say same, except for I'd probably be the one you'd be recruiting, because I actually know CPR.
I do too. I was at one point certified in CPR.
Same. That certification is long expired.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely same. I feel like the pasta clear pasta respiratory system. That sounds pretty fun. I'm pretty fun right now.
Yeah.
You sure, dude? I swear we watched an instructional video where mouth-to-mouth pasta was emphasized. Pasta passing was emphasized.
Yeah, I totally remember that. That's why we swapped out our life preservers for a barrel full of spaghetti.
This instructional video, were either of the participants, you know, drowning? You know what? I don't think they were. Must have been really effective CPR. And in this video, were the participants dogs by any chance?
Oh my god, they totally were. You must have watched the same video.
Yeah, that was Lady and the Tramp. You watched The Lady and the Tramp and thought it was a video about how to do CPR. It's not, but Disney movies are the source of so many valuable life lessons. Like, always believe in yourself, and Alice in Wonderland is a fucked up movie.
But it just makes sense, you know? After all, pasta is life, and life is what we're trying to save when we do CPR.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when it gets late at night, I'll be watching TV and suddenly I'll think, man, if I don't get some lasagna in me, I will literally die.
And who's to say the people drowning in the lake don't feel the same way? Maybe that's why they're drowning.
It's like a cry for help, but instead of help, it's pasta.
That's deep, Stu. So anyway, yeah, that's why we always regurgitate pasta into people's mouths while we're giving them CPR.
I think I just solved the mystery behind the extremely high number of drowning deaths at camp this year.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's all their fault and has nothing to do with me, for sure.
Damien casually stops drowning 3 dudes, hoping nobody noticed. But you're saying our mouths shouldn't be full of pasta when we do mouth-to-mouth? This is revolutionary. You should be teaching this class, barista. So teach the class you do. You insist that everyone skips straight to mouth touching, so you can all practice proper lip positioning. It's a little more clinical than you expected, and not nearly as hot. But just being this close to your crushes gains you 2 charm and 1 smarts.
I mean, I'd totally go to CPR class instructed by you.
That... I mean, my certification is probably almost 20 years out of date, so, maybe don't. Everybody choose a song. Say your choice out loud to the other campers before clicking.
Well, let's see here.
I'm going to... Go ahead.
No, I'm just pulling up Spotify right now. It's like, okay, what's the name of this song I've been listening to? Paragon by Lulu Yam. I've been listening to their music a lot. So, yeah.
I'm going to go with a little bit of a parody.
Mm-hmm.
It's The Shape of You by Ed Sheeran, but every time they say you, it's the ye dinosaur. So it's The Shape of Ye.
Oh my gosh.
Whenever either a friend of mine or I hear it on the radio, we message each other, and the text of the message only ever reads "Shape of Ye."
Amazing. No notes. It's funny.
Player order is decided based on which song is most likely a form of government mind control in disguise.
I think your parody wins out.
Probably. The Shape of Ye is a psyop. You're all geared up to invent a new kind of s'more. You're thinking, jalapenos, maybe? When suddenly...
Give it to me! It's my turn! Oh, hey, you got the what I got earlier.
Damien, Hecate's third eye necklace is a powerful and dangerous magical artifact. You don't take turns with it. In fact, you don't touch it at all.
But you had it all day!
Yes, because I got it when I defeated Larry the Lich's father after he mysteriously turned evil following his son's third untimely death at Spooky High. Now I'm keeping it safe. I'm not understanding what you're not understanding.
I think the part you're not understanding is that I want it!
What a baby. I don't care if I want to make him my spicy red baby. He's such a baby.
Yeah.
Oh boy. You're never gonna pioneer the jalapeno s'more at this rate. Better take a side and score some jalapeno brownie points. If you let Damien hold it, he'll probably set it on fire and destroy it, but if it's such a dangerous artifact, this should save you a lot of trouble. Or Damien, leave Joy alone. I have an even cooler magical artifact. It's called Magic the Gathering. Now look, barista. Normally, Damien breaking something would be my #1 most expected outcome in any given situation. But Hecate's third eye necklace is very much indestructible. I've tried my most powerful magics on it to no avail. In fact, a council of elders has been assembled to determine how best to destroy this relic and wipe its scourge from the face of the earth. To break Hecate's third eye necklace, a great journey will have to be undertaken, entirely on foot with no air travel allowed, past countless obstacles and enemies and...
Hey Joy, your shitty relic is totally weak. I had it for like 2 seconds and it just fell apart.
It what now?
Yeah, you were just talking for a really long time. So I got bored and I took the necklace and I kind of just started fucking around with it. And the next thing I knew, it was in several pieces.
7? We hadn't even been able to break it in 2.
Then I got mad at it for being such a shitty relic, and... Okay, long story short, do you want these ashes to remember it by? Or should I just burn the ashes? And then burn the ashes of the ashes?
One moment, please. I have a council of elders to address.
Man, I hope this doesn't mean Joy won't let me fuck with cooler, better, less breakable artifacts in the future. Stupid weak-ass Hecate's third eye necklace.
So, the Council of Elders is frankly shook. They've never seen a dangerous magical artifact so quickly and efficiently destroyed.
So, where does that put me?
Damien, how would you like to have a turn with some more artifacts? Damien's eyes light up with glee, and he cries the battle cry of someone about to fuck a bunch of shit up. For once, with someone else's permission.
Everyone wins. You and Milo are debating whether or not the human personification of apple pie would be an ENFP or an ISFJ. When Scott comes crashing into your conversation. Oh, I think I know what's about to happen. Yeah, it's on my end, it's Dahlia in a Scott costume.
On my end, she's wearing a fucking Robo outfit.
Oh, nice. And Milo looks like a magician. You're probably not gonna get this reference. Milo looks like 2 things. He looks like Dandy Ace, but he also looks like Linny from Genshin Impact.
I definitely see the Dandy Ace part. On mine, they look straight out of fucking 80s music video.
I completely fucked up Milo's pronouns, I think. God fucking damn it. God damn it, Caffeine, you're supposed to be making my brain work.
Supposedly. Milo, Nova, I need your help with something.
Ugh, I don't want to do the helping right now. I had a stressful day repairing the soul of a sobbing child's beloved dog, and I totally broke a nail swiping left on the haters earlier.
But I have to go to this event that'll be filled with celebrities and aristocrats, and I have to spend an exorbitant amount of money on a useless trinket to present to the host.
Well, you've got me. Spending an exorbitant amount of money on a useless trinket to bring to a socialite event is sort of my specialty. Spill the tea, girl.
So the king and the queen of the fourth circle of hell just died in a mysterious acid breath related accident. Their son, Acid Breath Aaron, is having his coronation ceremony next week.
Oh wow. I wonder how they died in the acid breath related accident.
It's beyond me.
Okay, seems legit.
Every demon who's any demon is gonna be there giving gifts to the young king. It's my big chance to impress a potential ally that I can one day betray. But I don't really know what murderous boy king's like.
Have you thought about getting him a scented candle that smells like the spiritual concept of beige?
No! See, that's exactly why I came to you, Milo. I would never have thought of that in a million years.
Yeah, and neither would any other sane person. Luckily, you know the perfect gift for the little regicidal maniac. The gift of music. Compose him a catchy theme song for the first circle of hell. A rock, but like a really cool rock. Rock.
Seriously? A really cool rock? That's totally genius.
No, it really isn't. Dahlia, you aren't seriously going to show up at this extremely prestigious event and present a rock, are you? Dahlia? Right? The silence is deafening. Hell, 300 years into the future, a traveler ducks into a dark, empty tavern to escape the cold. Oh god! Hail and well met, barkeep. I have just enough coins for one night's stay, if you would be so kind to house this weary old man.
Keep your coin, traveler. You'll need it for the next dreary winter's night. You're welcome to stay. I'll even give you a warm cup of bone broth in exchange for a good story.
A story, you say? Alright, I've got one. Here's the tale of King Aaron the Preposterous. Acid Breath Aaron was set to be crowned the king of the first circle 200 years ago. But on this very night, in fact, demons from far and wide came to present him with a worthy gift. Aaron received gold, fine clothing, even whole swaths of farmland. But he was impressed by none of it. A spoiled boy king already knows riches beyond compare. But it is said, as the night drew to a close, a mysterious war lady kicked down the palace doors and demanded an audience with the new king. She claimed to have a present for him so daring, so amazing, so unexpected, that it would shape the very fabric of his rulership for centuries.
How exciting. What was this amazing gift?
It was a rock.
Rock? That's it?
Yes, but, and I cannot stress this enough, it was a really cool rock. The rock was so cool that it reshaped King Aaron's entire worldview. Sure, money and power could buy gold, jewels, even happiness, but it could not buy a cool rock. King Aaron went on to rule for almost 200 glorious years with that rock by his side.
Incredible. And what became of the mysterious war lady who gifted him said rock?
It is said that she returned to her spooky encampment from which she hailed, where she found many more cool rocks, and perhaps took a horny lover as well. Hell yeah!
I'm intrigued by your story, traveler. Please stay a while and expound on the alleged coolness of this legendary rock.
Meanwhile, back in the present, you spend the evening helping Dahlia pick out the coolest rock you can find. I mean, I am an expert at finding cool rocks. It's a dumb gift for sure, but a night with Dahlia, that's the greatest gift of all.
So he says, did you know first one to move is straight? How about straight up gay? She also says, OMG, she is a furry. I mean, not quite. I'm just using some of my vampire powers to fit in a little bit more with the monsters around here. Even though I technically already am one. That's beside the point. But I hope you're doing well tonight, Zoe.
Hello, Zoe!
We have to take a gamble. Hello, Juan. That weekend you feel like getting wasted, so you go to visit none other than Juan. Hola! You know, when I started making magical drinks, I never thought people would actually come to drink them. Does that sound like it? That seems right to me.
Yes, we decided that the tiny cat needed a deep voice because of how he looks in Monster Road Trip.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I was out. But hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, take a look at this one. The redacted. I don't know.
I
Appealing,
don't know
right?
either. I said I don't know either.
Don't know if I'd drink that, but the real question is, will you? I also have this mystery box, because at this point, who knows what you'd drink? I mean, I don't know what I'd drink either. If I drink this one, I don't know what it'll be.
I looked it up. Would you like to know?
I mean, if you want, sure.
Well, do you want? I don't...
I mean, I feel like it might have some kind of bad effect, like it covers up my stats or something.
Not quite. I'll say this, you'd be safer off taking the redacted than chancing it with the mystery box.
Fair enough. I'll take it. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose. No idea if I got the recipe right. Wanna try it? Otherwise, you always have the mystery box.
No fucking thank you.
Yeah,
I
no,
will take
totally.
it.
I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is also the drink you chose. I called this one Tequila Moonrise. What a powerful, invigorating drink. I gave it that name because when you drink it, you could feel all your stats rising. Aw, man! The Redacted has some weird, powerful properties that stop anyone from being capable of actually using its real name. I think by drinking it, you've absorbed some of its properties. So I guess you're redacted from now on. So mysterious. Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. Well, I guess I don't have a name anymore. It's been stricken
you
from the
do.
record.
People just can't say it.
If I had like a censor bar bleep, I would say that whenever somebody tries to say my name instead.
Something good. What? so vague.
Oh, we're back to this vague nonsensory.
Yeah. Tarot cards? I think they're pretty good.
They are pretty good. I'm gonna go with a nice stack of books.
Also very good.
Player orders decided based on how badass a superpower based on said good thing would be. Start debating now.
I mean, in Kingdom Hearts, it's not a tarot deck, but one of the villains uses like a deck of cards as his weapon. So
Yeah, one of the Organization 13 guys, right?
yeah, Lux, I think.
Oh, Luxord, yeah, the guy with like the really close shave cut and goatee and shit, right?
Yeah.
We're totally not gonna question why or how I know that, despite never having actually played Kingdom Hearts.
You know what?
I may or may not have watched a few YouTube poops that featured Organization 13 members a lot.
You know what? Understandable. My first Kingdom Hearts game was I think it's 365 over 2 days. That was my first Kingdom Hearts game. So I know the Organization 13 members pretty well, with the exception of their names off the top of my head.
I am at the point where if you showed me a picture, I could probably get it in the ballpark. I could probably be like, I think that's that one.
So, yeah, I was gonna say, to add on to the list of things that happened or I related to that should have made me realize they was either, queer or non-binary long before I realized it. Shion. I loved her. Non-binary icon right there for the time. Will not convince me otherwise. She, they pronouns. I even got my hair cut in the style of hers when I was younger.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So now the question is, what would a superpower based on a stack of books be? Do I just spawn infinite books to throw at bad guys?
Well, I mean, again, going back to Kingdom Hearts, there's a guy who uses a book as a weapon.
Zexion?
I don't know the names at this point. I know it's a book. I think it's a book of like ice magic, maybe.
Is he the one with
But,
the gray swoopy emo hair?
Hold on. Kind of. It's more like, kind of like my hair, but like more spiky and grayish blue.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna random it. We could be here for a while if we sit here debating the merits of card decks versus books.
Yeah, I was gonna say, apparently he controls the power of illusion, and his weapon of choice is the lexicon.
Even his book has the X theme.
Yes. Okay. Get more fun. You decide to go relax in the lake for a bit. Camp Spooky gets pretty crazy, so it's nice to just float on the water and chill. You end up falling asleep and wake up to realize you floated halfway across the lake straight into a crab rave. The crabs are just as confused as you are, but they invite you to rave with them, and their party is surprisingly popping. You gain 1 invite to next crab rave, and 2 fun. Hell yeah! Oh my god, I forgot I was doing this side quest thing.
Well, establishing summer as the dominant season.
Yes! I totally forgot about this!
That's
Also,
okay.
what do we call you?
On my end, Dahlia is Scott now.
On my end, Dahlia is encased in a crystal.
Sorry, why?
Look! Encased in crystals!
You know, that's different from what I expected, but okay. Well, my brain was imagining, like, the crystal encasement from, like, Ocarina of Time.
Oh!
So I was like, there's no way a crystal like that could keep Dahlia down.
Oh, absolutely not.
But that makes more sense.
I was gonna say Dahlia. Dahlia and or Damien versus Ganondorf when? My money's on Dahlia and Damien. Either solo or teaming up together.
I think the closest we'll get is if somebody makes Final Fantasy characters in Final Fantasy 14 based on each, and then we'll do some PvP.
Yeah.
Nova, hi! What are you doing? Not important. It's time to kill Winter. I tracked her down. Her name is Bruma, and she lives in Alaska in a palace made of ice and crude oil. Let's go.
You hesitate for a moment because Alaska sucks, but Dahlia triggers a travel montage before you can object. 1 plane, 1 bus, and 1 Tauntaun ride later, you stand before the palace of the Herald of Winter. The portals open with a tremendous grating noise. Who dares approach my sanctum? Bellows the Herald, who looks like Elsa from Frozen, but wearing a Christmas sweater embezzled with the words, "This is not a copyright infringement."
It is I, Dahlia, and I have come on behalf of the Herald of Summer to melt you into fluid.
Foolish mortal, says Burma. You cannot defeat the mighty Winter. It is by far the superior season.
What? Impossible. Summer has all the best things. Revealing swimsuits, sweating profusely, the Summer Olympics.
Indeed, but Winter has the bitter cold, not being able to go outside, and the Winter Olympics.
Curses, she's right. Damn those figure skaters and their sexy ice bikinis.
Yes, you cannot stand against me, smiles Burma. Now run along. I have lunch with Sarah Palin in an hour. No, you can't give up so easily. Surely there must be a way to ruin Winter and defeat its herald. Wait, you got it! Invite all her relatives to a holiday dinner, then ambush them with politics. Socks. Give her socks. Oh. I'm sorry, I want this, so I looked it up. I can do either! Which one do you want to see?
Socks! Listen, we've had rocks, now we're gonna have socks. We're going back to 2004 era WWE with the rock and sock connection.
Socks! Give her socks!
A truly fiendish plan. Here, use my emergency socks.
You ask her why she always carries around a pair of emergency socks.
They're endlessly useful. You can fill one with quarters and use it as a blackjack, or turn it into a sock puppet to keep yourself company while stranded on a deserted island. And if you ever find yourself without socks to wear, you can use an emergency sock as a ski mask and rob a sock store.
Or you can pull a Sam Puckett from iCarly and put a stick of butter in there.
You can do that too. I saw on TikTok, Jerry Trainer was at a convention and somebody asked him if he had ever stolen any props from the set. And before she even finished the question, he was like, yes. And he went on to list a few things that he had taken. And he's like, what else did I steal? What else did I steal? What a gem of a man. But of course, the most powerful use of all is to give them as a gift to your enemy, thus totally demoralizing them because they expected something better. Quick, put them in an elaborately wrapped gift box and affix a thoughtful note. That will show her.
Is it bad to say that I wouldn't be like demoralized by receiving socks? Like I would actually, I would not mind at all. It's like, oh yay, more socks, because why not? I seem to lose mine very easily.
It's like one of those things I saw where it's like, the older you get, the more you appreciate the things that you got given as a kid that you never liked. Like socks. It's like, oh, hell yeah, socks I don't have to pay for.
I also just realized that, like, I was just a very easy kid to please growing up. Like I didn't mind getting clothes or socks for Christmas. Mainly because, like, it's just, like, more clothes to wear. And things to pair up together, because I had no fashion sense.
Oh, I didn't either. I kind of still don't, but I get by.
I get by, too. I definitely learned not to, like, mix patterns with patterns, because I did that a lot as a kid, and every time either my mom or my grandma would send me back up, and I'd get so frustrated. Because I never understood why.
Yeah,
I understand
same.
now. But little, like, 7-year-old undiagnosed autistic me was like, why does this not work? You do as instructed and quickly present Burma with the gift. What's this? She says. A present? For me? Just a moment ago we were about to fight, but I'm so delighted I've forgotten about all that. Let's see what's inside, shall we? Oh my, it's socks? What the hell, you guys? You knew I wanted a bathtub made of crystals. You knew! No. No, we didn't. I don't even wear socks. I wear leggings. Socks are totally incompatible with my character design. It's not even Christmas and you ruined Christmas. You ruined it so bad there's never gonna be a Christmas again. I quit. Burma melts into a very annoyed liquid before your eyes. You've done it. Winter is defeated. All the snow in Alaska melts to rain, and all the reindeer fucking die. Serves them right. Reindeer suck.
Great work, Nova. Maybe it's the sudden climate change, but I think I feel myself warming up to you.
It's definitely the climate change. Alaska is ruined, but you gain 2 boldness and 1 creativity, so it all evens out. Well done.
While exploring the haunted manor, you find an enchanted skull who speaks in riddles. His voice makes your ears bleed. You decide to name him Sparky and put him on your keychain as a fun pet. He tells you all sorts of cool things, like, beware the tides of Venus, and if you meet a guy named Lenny at Costco, don't give him $20. You can't see it that well, but my name, behind where I am, it now says redacted. So, Yeah. Sparky also tells you exactly when and how you'll die. Apparently it's going to involve a lot of mozzarella sticks. You gain 2 boldness for gaining that foresight. You link up with Damien afterwards. He told you Coach wanted him to dig a latrine, and he could use a hand.
There you are, Redacted. Thanks for showing up, but I think I figured it out. I didn't know what latrine was, but it sounds French. So I made an educated guess and buried landmines everywhere.
You look at him, perplexed. The French didn't invent landmines, you tell him.
What? They didn't? What the fuck is the point of the French then?
Alright, this guy.
Ugh.
Hey, stop burying those landmines on my property! You're dangerously close to exceeding the state of California's recommended landmine maximum, and I don't need that paperwork.
Our land? What the fuck are you talking about? I've carved my name into every building here, and most of the campers.
Sorry, kid. Not actually sorry. I'm evil. It's just an expression. But Camp Spooky is mine now. Here's the deed.
What? No! You can't buy Camp Spooky! This is the home of some of my most treasured memories. Also, all my landmines.
Your memories and explosives will have to find another home, Sonny. This is shopping mall country now.
That blows utter balls. Shopping malls are useless. Why build one here?
On the contrary, shopping malls still have one very important use. Making summer campers like you absolutely miserable. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to spill some oil in the Pacific Ocean and blame it on sea otters. I'll be back with the bulldozers this afternoon. Toodles!
Fuck this. We can't let that colossal wiener bulldoze our beloved camp. I was planning on bulldozing our beloved camp. There's only one way to fix this, that I will accept. Rise.
Of course you would, Damien. Of course you would.
Of course. Come on, Redacted. Help me think of an act of vandalism so heinous it'll scare that dweeb away for good.
Bringing the one thing guaranteed to destroy the value of any property. Shitty neighbors. Sow salt in the soil so no shopping malls will ever grow here again. I want to see what happens when I pick the shitty neighbors. Yay!
You're damn right! Shitty neighbors can turn the best property into a carnival of shit. Like my fucking neighbor, Randall. He smells like burning air and has a fishing hat that I covet. God, he makes me fucking sick. But where will we find some appropriately shitty neighbors? It's not like Randall's moving anytime soon, damn him. What we need are some skilled bad actor and bad neighbor impersonators. Caper experts, you know? Or, what's another way to say that? Oh yeah, we need some...
Rank Masters! With a Z!
With us?
Sorry, I got too excited. It's my dog girl energy right now. I got too excited at seeing one of my kin.
Understandable. Probably best if you voiced him too. Voiced him though, because forgot. Their voices are quite similar. Also, head pat.
Oh, head pat.
Give me one moment. I cannot wait until I move into the new place so I can lock my door.
That's understandable.
I was gonna say escapade specialist, but that's even better.
We're here to be your fake bad neighbors, bro. Polly already made a list of everything we need. 1 white picket fence, 1 roll of garden hose, and 1 bucket of fake mustaches.
Why so many fake mustaches? There's only 2 of you, and you don't really need a disguise.
I did my research, Damien. If you took all the shitty neighbors in the world and put them in a pile, do you know how many mustaches you'd have in that pile? 1.6 billion.
Alright, you are the professionals. I'll get you some mustaches. I have a bunch of severed heads that I've been meaning to shave anyway.
One gruesome disguise montage later. Alright, I'm back. Hope you wore your getting evicted pants because Who are you guys? We're your new neighbors, bro. A polyamorous throuple of horny mustachioed men. Yeah, we love having threesomes, growing body hair, and vandalizing shopping malls in bizarre and disturbing ways.
Welcome to the neighborhood. This is not a prank and I am normal.
What? They said nobody lived near this camp because of too much collateral damage. You're telling me I have to find a way to evict you guys too? That'll take weeks! You win this time, horny mustachioed throuple, but you haven't heard the last of Mr. Papa's evil CEO! I will return!
Hell yeah, we did it! Especially me. I think I'm really getting the hang of this prank thing, don't you?
Most definitely, bro. Like when you said, this is not a prank, even though it totally was a prank. Where did you even come up with this stuff?
I guess I was just inspired by the mischief in redacted tarts. Thanks for backing me up, hot stuff.
Damon's not the only thing you'd like to back up. The other thing is his ass. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity. Everybody choose a song. Say your choice out loud to the other campers before clicking.
Luck runs out from Epic the Musical. I can only think of the video of him and the voice actor for Eurylochus doing the Macarena to the song.
You know what? Fair. Well, great, now I've just got the Macarena stuck in my head, so let's go with that. Player orders decided based on which song would be the least romantic to meet your soulmate to. Start debating now. I mean, I don't think the Macarena is very romantic.
No, and I don't. Neither is Luck Runs Out. Oh.
So I think
Random it is.
random it is indeed. I feel like I need, like, one more shot of bold, and I think I'll have it. I don't know, I just feel like I need to be, you know, double digits bold for Damien. You know what I mean?
Let's say, checked up on boldness on a Tuesday night.
Yes. I literally forgot that it's only Tuesday.
Yeah. Time is a concept that no one understands, and if you do, I don't believe you.
Yeah, basically. That day in the Haunted Manor, a little clown man rides a tricycle up to you and asks you if you would like to play a game. Cool, you love games. You suggest Monopoly or Scattergories. The clown man tells you to find the exit key in an hour or he's going to rip all your skin off. You're not super into that idea, so you two decide to compromise by doing an escape room and solving some puzzles together. It's lots of fun, but you don't gain fun here. You gain 2 boldness instead. Why? Because I did puzzles and stuff with fucking Jigsaw?
Probably. It's like instead of fun, you gain bonus for subjecting that to the clown in the first place.
You're wandering around alone when suddenly you feel the cold, sharp edge of a rusty knife against your throat. You're so horny that it turns you on. You start licking the knife.
That was fucking metal, Redacted. I just wanted to test if you were scared of knives enough. Scared of knives or not. But now my knife's completely covered in spit. Nice. Since you've now passed all my knife-based friendship test, that means I can officially trust you. And because I can officially trust you, I'm gonna show you something.
Oh my god. Please, please, please let it be his abs. Or his dick. Or even his feet. You're so into Damien you'd settle for feet at this point.
I'm gonna show you my secret spot. It's fucking awesome. And the greatest chill spot of all time. I found it at the start of summer, and I haven't told anybody about it. This is just between us, okay? If you tell anyone, I'll punch you up the ass.
Don't threaten me with a good time. You follow Damien as he leads you through the woods. You're about to follow him into a little clearing, when he suddenly grabs your arms and stares deep into your eyes.
Redacted. Get ready to piss your jeans.
My jeans are so ready for my piss. Damien pushes you out into the clearing, showing you his ultimate secret spot.
It's Dick Tree! It's the tree that looks like a fucking dick!
Damien is right. That tree does look like a dick. And it's got balls and pubes and everything. And it's uncircumcised, which is a nice change of pace. You chill with Damien at the dick tree. He was right. This is fucking awesome. It's got sick branches to chill on, dope shade, and somehow free Wi-Fi?
Damn, Redacted. I'm kind of happy that I showed you my dick tree. I can tell that you appreciate how sick this spot is, you know?
Okay, so you've shown me this form of wood. Are you gonna show me another?
I showed you mine. Now show me yours.
You break out in a nervous / horny sweat. Damien wants to see yours? You desperately try to remember if you've shaved anyone's names into your pubes recently.
And by yours, obviously, I want you to show me your favorite spot at camp. I would never do fucking stuff near the dick tree. It's too sacred.
Oh, right. Damien wants to see your spot. Quick, hide your obvious arousal by showing Damien your favorite spot at camp. Your favorite spot is... Fear Cave, the cave where all your fears materialize, or my pants. I mean, I feel like Fear Cave is pretty fucking bold.
Probably.
I don't know if I have... This seems like it would be a charming option, and I don't know if I have the charm for that. Like, it's decently high, I think, but... Actually, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Oh, it's fun. Never mind. You're sick. I don't know why I'm trying to read your lines. I was so excited about my pants.
Your secret spot is your pants? What the fuck? Wait, this is a joke. Like the time you told me that you've been secretly in love with me for years? Or wait, are you just trying to shamelessly flirt with me? I told you, no funny fuck business in front of the tree. Cover your eyes, Dip Tree.
You assure Damien that you're not joking, and you're not trying to pull any funny fuck business on him. Your pants really are your favorite spot at camp.
For real? Can I see?
You slowly unbutton your pants and show Damien what's inside.
Oh my fucking god! Holy fucking shit! Whoa! What the fuck? Redacted. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's amazing! I didn't expect so many contours. It's like defying the laws of physics. Were your parents architects or something? Not to mention the fucking size, and the shape, and the... Holy shit, is it lemon scented? Nice touch! What the fuck is this event? Oh, and it's pretty impressive that you were able to shave my full name down there. Even I can admit, that's kind of flattering.
You let Damien marvel at the inside of your pants for a few more minutes, then humbly zip back up.
Shit, I gotta hand it to you, Redacted. That was a metal secret spot. I thought my eyeballs were gonna explode out my head. Maybe we can hang out in your pants together sometime.
Yeah! Damien wraps his arm around you, and you two cuddle together in the branches of the dick tree. You're so filled with blissful happiness that you literally die. But the dick tree's magic brings you back to life again. It gives you an extra 3 boldness.
Oh goddamn! You're...
Listen, if I'm not bold enough for him now, forget it.
Hold on, I need to take a drink of water after that. Ugh. You're in the lake, sunbathing. It's kind of relaxing, but hella boring. What's the issue? Have you lost your ability to have some fun unless you're playing video games or partying in wild raves? Ah, no, you see the problem now. You didn't put on sunscreen, but fun screen, which has a fun protection factor of 50. You wash the fun screen away with some water and put on some sunscreen. There you go! You prevent some sunburn and gain 2 fun.
Hi, quick question. Does it count as kidnapping if I'm abducting you so you can help me do a thing you already agreed to help with? Never mind, you can answer later. Right now I need to knock you out and drag you to Portland, Oregon.
Instead of dragging me, can you just carry me over your shoulders? Or even bridal style? Yeah, let's go with that second one. Before you can even say, I would have come with you willingly, you wake up with a bump on your head, stuff inside a suitcase on the PDX baggage carousel.
Great, there you are. Let's go. It's time to defeat the Herald of Autumn. Their name is Autumn, and they live in a giant pumpkin.
Dahlia's intelligence turns out to be wrong. The Herald's name is Autumn, alright. but they live in a tasteful craftsmanship bungalow. They are a giant pumpkin. Hey, friends, says Autumn, sitting calmly on their porch with a steaming mug of tea. Here to defeat me on behalf of the Herald of Summer, etc., etc.
That's right. Although I have to say I'm a little surprised that Fall is the final boss of this thing.
I'm not surprised that you're surprised, says Autumn. She'll lo-fi playing seemingly from nowhere. Every quirky person thinks they're the only one who likes Fall. The thing is, Autumn says as they adjust their cozy scarf, everybody in the entire world thinks of themselves as quirky. Fall is the most popular season by far, and will be forever.
Not if I have anything to say about it, and I do. What I have to say about it is, no!
Talk is cheap, honey, says Autumn. Their voice makes you want to fall into a pile of crisp, colorful leaves. How do you actually plan to defeat me?
Well, I'm going to punch you real hard.
No, says Autumn after thinking about it for a second. Punching really isn't the vibe right now.
What do you mean? Punching is always the vibe. Watch, I'll show you. I can't do it. The vibes are too chill. It's like trying to punch my way out of a warm quilt. Ah!
Oh no, with Dahlia's greatest weapon out of commission, how will you ever defeat Autumn? Well, you got one or two ideas. Sunburns ruin summer, allergies ruin spring, family drama ruins winter. But fall is ruined by drone attacks. Exploit fall's greatest weakness. Offer them pumpkin spice flavored poison. Alright, drone attack! For the first time, Autumn's calm demeanor falters. Drone attack? Aw, dang, you found my only vulnerability. It was pretty chill of the self-aware drones to agree to a truce with Monsterkind at the end of the incredibly sweet monster robot war.
I fought in that war, on both sides, just so I can do more fighting.
But it's a bummer that the truce just forced them all to confine all their drone strikes to fall. If it weren't for the constant fear of drone strikes, fall would really would be the perfect season. Ah well, Autumn sighed, and lets their eyes drift up to the horizon. Oh no.
A drone attack? But it's summer!
Says Autumn, shrugging. Everything within a 30-mile radius of my divine person is considered to be fall for the purpose of the treaty. I live a life of constant peril. I guess I could flee again, change my name to
Otoño.
whatever that, and move to Spain. But I really like this house. Guess I'll die. Bye, friends! They wave. I hope you always remember the times we shared together.
I will not.
Autumn seems about to say something else, but just then the drones blow up their house in an extremely surgical strike that only obliterates 3 of the surrounding city blocks. Dahlia protects you with a crushing, muscular embrace. Bloosh!
We did it! The 3 Pretender seasons are defeated. Summer reigns supreme.
A children's hospital collapses in the distance.
Oh, I wonder if I get a special badge for this. Wow, it feels great to be the hero.
Not as great as it feels to get crushed by Dahlia. Plus, you find 2 charm and 1 fun in the smoldering wreckage. Alright.
You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
You wanna be my summer fling, huh? You crazy son of a bitch! I'm in!
Yay! I did it!
Summer romance is rad. No school, no homework, no stupid rules. Just me, you, and all the forest fires we can start.
Yay!
Come on, Redacted. Let's go burn down some shit and make out in the ashes.
There probably is a rule about starting forest fires, but hey, all's fair in love and war. The last day of camp was rad! You and Damien went on a romantic hike. Damien tried to fistfight a bear, and it chased you two for several miles. But as you were sprinting away from the bear, praying for your life, Damien held your hand.
Come on. After your seasoned adventure together, you want to ask Dahlia to be your summer fling. She's quite easy to find, as she's radiating a potent summer light.
Hey, Nova! We did it! We defeated the other seasons! Since then, I've started to glow weirdly. I think it's obviously because I'm the best harbinger of summer that has ever existed. What? You want me to be your summer fling? Ah, of course! If I really want to achieve the best summer ever, it is clear I need a summer fling. I'm Dahlia Aquino, Queen of Summer, Conqueror of the Seasons. Bow to me, Nova. Henceforth you shall be known as my summer fling.
Oh yeah.
May you bask in my beauty and feast on my estimable flesh. Oh my.
Dahlia. Oh yeah. Dahlia accepts you into her warm, buff embrace. She's full of radiance and beauty. It blinds you powerfully. You become her summer fling. The good news is that by defeating the other seasons, this summer lasts a whole year while the new seasonal harbingers appear. Best summer ever!
Yippee!
Hell yeah!
Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. Felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. Felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, and I can see it. How those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedy sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing to the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there, on that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life. With all my friends around that campfire, so young and unafraid, and so ready to start.
Welcome to a streamer version of the credit song. Thanks for playing Monster Camp. What did you like the most about it? Will you review it? I am the bringer of a message just for you. Oh, live streamers of the world. precious, so you can use it with no conditions. It's a pinky promise. It won't strike you down, down, down. We won't bother you down the line. You will monetize. Streaming Monster Camp. You won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine. Streaming Monster Camp. You will monetize. Playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine.
Here's that sack race that you participated in earlier.
And subscribe and hit the notification
What?
bell.
Oz is just trying to get to the end, and everybody else is just going fucking nuts around him.
Stay a bit better. Don't you forget it.
That's like my favorite part about it.
Making content wasn't hard enough to worry about this stuff, like losing all your revenue or getting your third strike, but not with Monster Camp. Streaming Monster Camp, you won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp, you'll be just fine. So now that we're here, my name is Claudia Martinez. Oh yeah, I made most of the music for the game. What did you think of it? Come on, just go and buy it. Please buy it, Dolly and Damien have me looked up writing songs for Pentagram, and they won't let me go until we sell 1 million copies. Streaming Monster Camp, you won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp, you'll be just fine. Say goodbye to the streamer version of the credit song. And remember, streaming Monster Camp, you'll be just fine.
I don't think I'll ever know what the actual credits sound like. But the streamer version is so delightful.
Yes. They are quite hilarious. Although you can probably YouTube the actual credits and even the streamer credits as well.
Probably, but that requires effort and me doing something.
Alright, fair enough.
That requires me not being very, very lazy. So now the question is, where do we want to go from here?
I mean, I got energy if you want to do another round, but I know you work in the morning, so...
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking it's probably a bit. That's why I'm thinking it's probably a good idea to, you know, stop now.
Yeah.
Just because, like, now that I have, you know, Jesus Christ, I can't fucking talk. What I'm trying to say is, hanging out with you has energized me, but at the same time, I know, like, not long after we hang up and everything, I'm just gonna...
Fair enough. I mean, you've had a long day today, so...
So
Yeah.
I had a long day, so I'll have a long day, and I had a long day, and it was a day that was long. Okay. I know exactly where we need to go, if only because of... So this other streamer who I follow, Frostbite, is playing Crash 2 for the PS1. But, I literally... I have all the words in my brain for what I'm looking at. I cannot make them come out of my mouth.
Oh, God! That sounds like one heck of a scene, then.
Well, 'cause,
Barista.exe has stopped working.
yeah, literally. I dee-dee-doo-doo. Dee-dee-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I can't even the words for this. We're just gonna go. Let me make sure I spell her name right first.
No words. There are not enough words in the English dialect, nor can Barista spit out any of them to describe what she is seeing.
Like I said, the words are all there. They are 100% there. But how does one force the words PS1 Hagrid body pillow with fat fucking tits out of their mouth?
By literally just doing that. You literally just did it.
I did. And it took like 5 minutes of preparation before I actually fucking did it.
I mean, is that really the weirdest thing that has come out of either of our mouths tonight? Given the game series we play every Tuesday now?
You're right, but still. Going into somebody's stream and just being greeted with that.
That, fair enough.
And it's especially bamboozling for me because on my Discord, my personal Discord, my profile picture is PS1 Hagrid. So I'm like, it's me? I'm a body pillow? With fat tits? Huh? You can imagine my confusion.
Is it the Spider-Man meme? Your personal Discord account's profile pic pointing at the PS1 Hagrid body pillow with fat fucking tits.
Yeah, and you know the worst part? I don't know if it's the worst part. I have the stream muted, otherwise it'll, you know, her stream will come across on the, you know, on my stream.
Yeah.
It looks like it's talking. Like its mouth is moving and everything.
Oh my God.
Okay, goodbye! I forgot about the raid just automatically going. Fuck.